Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It is May 14th today and I was really drawn to do a meditation. I'm also an energy healer, not just a psychic, and I really wanted to do a short meditation just sending out white light and healing energy to all the missing children, and in hopes that cold cases will be solved and children will be found and the light wins, and that people will stop doing awful things to our wonderful loved ones. Okay, so this is kind of a mixed video. I have a lot of things to say here. First of all and foremost, this is not fact, this is fiction. I say obviously entertainment purposes only because I cannot say many things because they're not I can't say something that's the truth. Only the law enforcement can say that, obviously. So I use the word entertainment, and obviously this is not entertainment. It's very, very serious. And that's why I don't normally do missing children, because I just find it so traumatizing. And as an energy worker, I don't like to go into that energy, but sometimes I feel compelled to help. I just feel so bad, for the parents, for everyone involved. And yeah, so anyway, I try to make this short. The other things, I've had a few comments. One comment was that I did this to get views. I find that very insulting. If I was doing these videos for views, I would be doing a lot more videos. I only do approximately 12 videos a month for each astrological sign. I used to do weeklies. I just found it too time consuming. I do this in my own time. I don't make any money on my videos, and it's my gift to everyone. I'm sending out lots of love and light, and I do not do this for views. Absolutely not. Everyone is welcome to my channel, but again, if anyone is not in the light or is being negative, their comments will be deleted. All right. So onward and upward. I'm actually using my intuition today. I'm only going to choose one card because I already did a reading. I stay with what I said in the first video. And of course, I can't say who is involved. We don't know that. It's my feelings, my intuition. The red flags. Let's first talk about the red flags. The parents talked about the children in the past tense. That's a huge red flag. Huge red flag if they were just missing. The other red flag is there was no Amber Alert. When there's no Amber Alert, I feel it's because the RCMP already know that it was not an abduction, okay? There were a lot of red flags here. I just felt from the very beginning this was foul play, the very, very beginning. Obviously, listening to both parents, for me, there was not enough urgency, there was not enough upset. Especially the mother did not look very upset, and I really hate to criticize any parents when such traumatizing happens. An event like this. I mean, not one, but two children even. It's double pain and anxiety. But I honestly, I just didn't feel there was enough emotion there for either of them. There just wasn't. And I mean, if you're missing your children, you would be so choked up, you couldn't barely speak, right? And you would be really, or should be, far more urgency and far more emotion. I just did not see. I saw a lack of emotion there. The other was a sliding door thing, which I forgot to mention in the first one. I don't know any sliding doors that are silent, especially in that kind of a structure. It looked like metal, or I'm not sure what kind of fiberglass. I'm not sure what kind, and it looks like a mobile home. They would not be silent, okay? And you don't let a 6 and a 4-year-old go outside by yourself. I'm sorry, I would not. The other thing that was a red flag to me, which I forgot to mention in the first video, was there was just a lot to unpack here. The parents were feeding their baby in bed and they hadn't gotten up. But I think the mother had said that the children came in a couple times to their bedroom, so the kids were up. So it doesn't take two to feed a baby. If the mother was feeding the baby, as she said, why didn't the stepfather get up and Daniel and look after the two kids? A 6 and a 4-year-old are young children. Okay, so that is neglect right there. All right. The other red flag is I just found out that Children's Services has taken the baby away from the mother. I forget what her name is, Miley or something. Sorry if I'm wrong there. Obviously, they don't do that. Childcare services do not do that unless they have a lot of proof and cause for concern. So again, I definitely think this is foul play. I'm not blaming the parents. I just feel there's a lot of suspicion around them, and yeah. Okay. What I did find though, and I'm still sticking to my thoughts and intuition, RCMP are doing a fabulous job, obviously, and all the volunteers and everyone that is looking, but it still feels like a small area to me. I feel they're outside of that area. I don't feel that the children are on that property. I feel they have been taken away. I also got Wednesday. I feel that it was probably 2 weeks ago. I feel it was the same night as the party. That's what I feel like. And I still feel like someone snapped, and probably it was the parents that snapped. Or what could have happened, there was substances happening during a party, alcohol also, and there was a neglect and something happened, right? That is a possibility. Again, this is all what I'm saying is allegedly could happen, possible scenarios. And then they covered it up because they didn't want to get blamed. Yeah. But I do feel that, unfortunately, I feel they have passed. I thought that from the very beginning, and I do feel it could have been even happened during the party. That's why they did not go to school. They weren't there. I also feel that it is not that they're not that far away, but they're not. I don't feel that it's the area that's been looked at yet. That's just my feeling. I could be totally wrong. But what I did was I wrote down I looked on a map on Google Maps and looked for locations. I've never been to Nova Scotia, no idea, never been there. But what I've done is, what popped up to me was, I'm still getting southwest or west or south, that area. So let's, my pendulum, when it goes up and down, for me, it's just locating. When it's turning to the left is counterclockwise, that's a no. And to the right, it is a yes. So let's check. This is, you can't really see it, but this is my notes here, my map, or directional map, I should say. It's not the map. But could they possibly be north of the property where they live? North. See, that's a no. It's going counterclockwise. Could they be east? East. Could the children be east? East. Oh, there goes my computer. Could the children be east? That's also a no. Could they be west of the, so I'm still getting west. See, it's going clockwise, clockwise. And could the children be south, clockwise? So maybe they're southwest, or maybe they're not in the same location, but I'm getting southwest. And I wrote down some areas. Are they near Sutherland Brook? Just some names that popped out. Sutherland Brook. I feel they're near water, but not in it. Or in the woods, because the first picture in my head I got was on a highway or road on the left-hand side if you're going north, and on the right-hand side was a red or an orange. I got red, like a red ribbon, or when they do what's the word I want? I can't think of the word. When the city or the highway, they put a red, not a flag, but a red marker. And I feel it's across the street from there in a wooded area. But then I also got near a river. I got river or creek or brook. But then I got Smiles Lake. As soon as I saw the word Smiles, I got Smiles Lake. Yeah. So Sutherland Brook is, I don't think so. It's a maybe. Smiles Lake, are they near Smiles Lake? That's actually southeast, but it's still south. Smiles Lake. I keep getting Smiles Lake, but I don't believe they are in it. They could be near it or on the road there. How about Sheepherders Junction? That's a no. Dryden Lake Road. These are south, I believe. Dryden Lake Road, I feel that it was traveled on. And I feel that they were taken in a truck or a car, obviously. Gordon Summit. Gordon Summit is northwest. I don't think so. Yeah, so anyway, that's basically what I wanted to say. I'm going to pull a card from the Ascended Masters deck, and then we'll do a short meditation. Okay, so calling all archangels, Archangel Michael for protection, calling all archangels for protection and guidance and assistance and healing with all missing children. Calling protection and guidance and help. Please help the RCMP and law enforcement find all missing children, and as quickly and hopefully alive as possible. Okay, so with regards to Jack and Lily, could they please be found? Could they please be found? And what Archangel, Ascended Master, I should say, is, what message do we need to know from the Ascended Masters regarding Jack and Lily, please? What message do we need to know? I'm going to cut the cards. Thank you for your guidance and protection. Thank you, and healing. And please guide law enforcement and RCMP to find Jack and Lily. And we are hoping for miracles, that they would be alive. Oh, wow. So this is beautiful. Follow your heart. This is St. Francis. These are the peace doves. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful card. I'm actually going to read it. St. Francis was the patron saint of animals. Beautiful, beautiful card here. Oh, this is such beautiful, beautiful energy. So follow your heart. Wow. I'm just going to read this to you. For any clues that it might give us. The answer to your question is in your heart. This card signifies that you can trust your heart's true desires even if you can't clearly see how the outcome will appear or manifest. This is a situation where you're called upon to walk in faith and be true to yourself. The universe will ensure that your needs are met and will help you with your relationships as you make life changes. I also got the message that the relationship between the stepdad, Daniel, and the mother was completely fractured and that they were going to split up. Additional meanings, you already know what to do. Trust your intuition and take action. Your feelings are accurate and valid. You're guided to make important and happy life changes. You're receiving true divine guidance through your feelings and intuition. So call upon St. Francis for help in situations where your family or friends don't understand your choices or spiritual path or any issue involving animals. Interesting. So maybe the police dogs are going to find them. Let's hope so. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy there. All right. Sending lots of love. And I'm going to do a meditation now. This is for protection and love. So focus. I'm going to focus on a white light. White light from the universe. And this is non-denominational, non-religious. It's just the white light from the universe. It's universal energy light. But sending prayers out that these children will be found. I do feel there will be an update. I know it's hard to be patient, but the RCMP cannot jeopardize the investigation by letting any information out. I'm sure they know, they just are gathering evidence, and we hope and pray that it will be very soon. Justice will be served for these two wonderful children. Sending white light, beautiful healing light to all of you. I'm sending white light all over Nova Scotia to find these children very, very soon. Okay. Take care, everyone, and thank you so much for listening. Take care.